Yo, welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban.
And it's your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP, man.
Man, we got a special guest in the house. He's been here already, but he just dropped the album, and it's crazy. So we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got Romell Kid in the motherfucking house.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Romell Kid. We outside, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's get this drinking going. Because I'm kind of mad. I'll tell you guys something right now.
Yeah, we gotta...
Fuck life insurance. That made me fucking get a COVID fucking shot. If not, they was going to cancel my shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
But
Thank you, brother.
Life insurance is mean like you ahead of the curve, though, bro. Like, because, you know, when that untimely thing happened, you know, you never want to be unprepared.
You guys want lemon and salt? I like drinking my shit like that. My Mexican side comes out of me.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci. I'm this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, fuck yeah. Let me get some lemon and the salt.
This is how we do it.
How y'all do it? Like,
I always just, put a little lemon in there.
Squeeze a little lemon in there.
All right. I guess I'll join the festivities. Let me not be the eyeball out.
Nigga, trust me, it's going to change your life.
And then you have to take a shot right after this.
Okay, for sure. Go on, baby.
All right, let's get this whiskey too. What you we drinking, Mark?
You can come get.
Yeah.
You want to open up that Buffalo Trace already?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I didn't have it yet. I didn't have it last week.
What'd you do? Shove it in there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put it in there.
You different shit. How the fuck?
Bro, you got six kids, right?
I got 5 kids, nigga. Don't put no extra one on me.
Don't put that extra weight.
You know, I just know you never did this before. You know what I'm saying? Got to warm up to it.
All right.
Put a little bit of salt in there.
Be careful, it's about to shoot out.
Oh, we good.
Hold on, let me get one of those.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can try any of them. So if you're familiar with country, Chris Stapleton just came out with that bottle.
I don't know.
No, Buffalo Trace. It's one of my favorite whiskeys.
I don't even drink whiskey.
That's just straight though.
Yeah, and then the other one I don't recommend if you don't really drink.
Shout out to the whiskey drinkers, man. I'm not a
Yes,
whiskey
sir.
drinker, but we finna drink
Yes,
today.
sir.
You know what I mean? Just get a little loose real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, AB, turn my headphones up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear y'all.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Feel that. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, we have to get our drinking going.
Yeah, that's number one rule right there.
Yeah.
Get the drinks going.
You know what I'm saying?
Just get you in a little vibe.
Oh,
man.
yeah, bro.
Get your mouth going. You know
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody out there drinking. If you're drinking out there watching the podcast, cheers.
Cheers, mama.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Man, we had you last year.
Yeah.
And like I said before, man, you're one of my favorite R&B singers. When I heard you at CN's podcast, I was like, oh, I need to meet this guy. And then, bro, I've been playing. I be at work bumping your shit, and people was like, who's that? And I said, don't worry about it, man. Just here. I said, look, here, boom, get it, put it down.
Hey, man, yeah, don't be stingy with that, man. We need that shit.
No,
of course, man.
I said, don't ask questions, just boom, right there. You know what I'm saying? And then I put this, oh, yeah, he was on my podcast. Woo, woo, woo. Like, come on, support him. And then today, since you dropped your album, I've been listening to it. So today I was at work, and it was slow as fuck. I was listening to this shit, and my coworker's like, do you feel some type of way? I said, why? He was like, because you're saying, I make sure you focus on it. And I'm like,
oh, shit.
I said, yeah, watch when I get home. Make another baby.
Yeah, I say, nigga,
I ain't got nothing to do with that one. Hell no.
Well, remember I told you that bottle that I have in there is $600?
Yeah.
So my dad bought it for me, and I told him I open it when I have another kid.
I think you said that last time.
Yeah,
you said
that shit. I guess I have to go get checked because nothing's happening.
Nigga might be shooting blanks. I don't know.
That's crazy. Are you trying? Are you going for another one? You trying?
Yeah, I want another one.
Yeah, me and my girl, we physically trying.
Right? Yeah. Why you say it like that though? Like
no, I'm just asking.
Like, damn,
like you trying? Like no, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
are you really trying?
I never tried before. I just I never tried.
So with my daughter, like we were trying, and I'm like, man, it's not working. So we just stopped. We're like, fuck it. And then, like, I don't know. My wife was like, oh, we're pregnant. What the fuck?
It usually happens when you don't try.
Yeah.
It's the least unexpected. It's like the unexpected things.
Yeah, when you don't try, it's kind of like, bro, I look at it like law of attraction in a way. Like, you feel me? Like, the less you think about it, it's just going to come. Like, you just do just do stuff and it just, you know what I mean? It just comes. You know what I mean?
Ooh, excuse me, yeah. But I was saying earlier, so my life insurance hit me up and said, like, if you don't get the COVID shot and this other shot and this other shot, we driving you. And I said, excuse me? I was telling my wife, like, you better go get that shit. Cause
that's kind of like forced. That's kind of like a forced thing.
It is, bro. Like,
doing something with that shot, gang. Cause that's forced. Like, that's not even, you didn't have an option.
Yeah.
Nah,
it's kind of weird.
It was like, you get it or you get dropped. And I was like, why? He's like, cause you're not healthy.
Word? Like, I thought it always depend on, like, your age gap. Like, if you a certain age, you can't get, like, a certain type of coverage.
Well, you go do a physical, and it depends how healthy you are. If you're not healthy, then they do some other shit. And so I guess I was healthy, but they seen that, you know, I don't have the COVID. So
nigga, I haven't had a physical since I was like probably like 17, 18.
Bro, I haven't had a shot since 2007.
Damn.
I haven't had a shot. Like, I don't even do the.
That was like in middle school, nigga.
I know.
Fuck.
I don't do like the what's it called, the flu shot. I don't do none of that. Like, I
haven't got no shot.
Yeah, me neither.
Last time I had a shot.
Well, I just got.
Damn, I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I feel.
Really
I was probably a kid.
Yeah, I was 2006, 2007. I think that's the last time I got one.
You got a COVID shot?
And I got one today. So I'm part of the.
You get a COVID shot?
Hell nah.
Heck,
I don't know what they putting in that shit.
It was trying to stop niggas from going to work without one.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
That's how.
So I mean, I said, man, like, I have to do it because in case something happens, my daughter's set for life. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not even cool though.
I know.
I mean, it's cool. That's what you doing, but what they doing is like. Y'all kind of forcing niggas without forcing niggas. You feel me?
Because I was telling him, I was like, I got heart problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I was like, my wife was like, why did you say that? And I'm like, fuck, I know.
Nigga.
Nigga, like, think about they drop you right now, nigga.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I'll go get it.
You can't say nothing like that,
bro.
Having life insurance.
The
longer you live, the better.
Yeah. That's some crazy shit, huh?
The longer you live, the better. And you feel me? I was having a cut because I don't really know much about that yet. You feel me? But I was talking to a older man at one of my jobs when I used to work at, and he was telling me, like, he was just talking about life insurance and stuff, like, and he was just like, yeah, the longer you live, the better. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is that? Why? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like more benefit in you living longer.
Like, it's like, so how they broke it down, like, your first year when you have life insurance, you don't, like, the first 6 years that you life insurance, you don't make shit.
Yeah.
And then after that, you start making money. Because they already know, like, oh, this nigga's about to die. So they're putting money in there. So as long as you live, you getting bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like what you were saying last episode about the whole Social Security.
Oh yeah. How they gonna everybody who passed away is still getting Social Security, and it's a system it's an older system where you know, people who was like 120, 200 years old, they're still getting Social Security checks, and it's just piled up into one fund. And America's trying to get it to a point where every American can get $5,000 each. And there's $400 billion in one account that's nobody's getting. So they're trying to figure out a way to distribute that between every American. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Look at
like,
that shit.
These niggas just be doing whatever they want to.
Real shit.
Hell yeah. That's what I said last episode.
It's coming out of our check. The Social Security part, like, what we paying into that is still going into a fund that's not being distributed.
Hold on, it's going out of everybody's individual check, like tax?
Yeah.
When you pay tax, it goes to the Social Security. So you paying for an old ass nigga that retired.
So they just make it up just new ways for us to pay more taxes.
Basically.
No, this been already. This been
already.
So like you pay taxes, you paying on like people's retirement, basically.
So when it comes to taxes, okay, what are we all paying for when it comes to taxes? Like
you paying for the bitch ass cops.
Okay.
The state.
Okay.
Federal, of course.
Yeah. Like anything like you know, people like retirement, you paying for that. You paying for like any like cops,
firefighters.
So we're paying for the government basically.
Yeah,
this is giving back to the People who work for the government.
Yep.
Basically, taxes are for your state, and you're paying your state for living there. Basically,
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy?
and then if you paying federal, then
I ain't slow or nothing, but I don't be talking like this with the homies or nothing like that. We don't be talking about no
nigga.
taxes, credit,
You
and
do
stuff
your
like
taxes,
that.
dude?
Huh?
Have you
Yeah,
done
I
it?
do. Yeah, I do taxes and stuff. But I'm saying like,
You're like, I never knew what
but-
I'm paying.
no,
You know
for
what
real.
I'm
Though,
saying?
like, I don't get deep with it. You feel me? It's like I just know I have to.
I think
You know what I
when
mean?
as you get older, you start getting into that. You know, you start getting into talking about that, like,
Yeah,
you know, because you getting older, so you start
Yeah.
talking about like fucking dumb shit.
yeah.
So at work, I'm like, oh yeah, like what this is that and the third, and I just learn about tax, like the brackets,
Yeah,
because every year, because me and my wife's a teacher, so she gets bread.
yeah.
And then me, I mean, I don't get that much, but I get all, you know,
It's
I'm
coming.
there.
Nigga, you
It's
get
it's
enough.
coming.
I'm there.
Hey, it's coming. Keep it up. It's
Yeah,
coming.
you know,
Real
so
shit.
they, like our bracket is high, so every year I have to pay fucking. Oh my bad, bro. You can turn on the.
Oh no, you good.
I'm getting hot. I'm fat,
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm
okay,
getting
okay.
fat. So
Okay.
there you go. You buy the bottom one, right?
I get cold fast.
Get that. No, you put the high one,
Yeah.
huh?
Shit. I need one of these in my motherfucking room though.
I got you, bro.
You gonna install it?
Yeah,
All right, nigga.
you got a light, right?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. That's all you need.
Nigga, they no electrician, but fuck, I'm scared, nigga.
But man, let's talk about your music, man. You dropped this album like what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
When was it, man? Like
No, that was like last
last
week.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Last
Yeah,
week?
Yeah.
it was like last week. Yeah.
Okay, last week. I'm
Like-
tripping.
Mm.
But
Nah, you good. You good.
I'm
No, I'm about to say Stavo dropped his.
yeah, I'm thinking about Stop. Have you?
Yeah.
I know you guys talking about Stop.
Yeah, he said he brought him up.
You got- man.
I ain't never heard, dude.
Oh, man.
I ain't never.
When you talk about like sampling classic shit, Stavo
Stavo
True
shit,
Love is
yeah.
what you wanna, who you wanna link up with and
Okay.
get in the studio
The
with.
beats that I have
he's-
is from him.
Okay.
So like, you know, you just tell
Hold on,
him.
does he make beats?
Yeah, he's a producer.
Oh, he's a producer.
producer,
Yeah.
songwriter.
I need
He's a songwriter.
I need to link with him. I need
Yeah,
more producers
man.
on my side.
He just dropped his album too, and like his shit is crazy too, man. Like
yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, like I was listening to your album, his album, but you know, what your albums, you dropped it a week ago. What was the process of making this album?
Well, I mean, it all started because like what's the best? You feel me? Like that kind of set the tone. Of, like,
Bro, that's my first song, bro. That's my first song.
I mean, yeah, that was the one that you know what I mean brought attention. You know what I mean? But the process like stem off of that. You know what I mean? Just still based on like you know a relationship.
Okay.
You know, it was like, can I talk about like what it was about?
Yeah,
Like,
of course. Yeah.
You know, so like the project, it wasn't necessarily all about me. Like
Yeah.
a lot of it was about me, but a lot of it was like non-fictional. You feel me? Well, it was fictional. You feel me? Like it was just about this relationships in general. You feel me? Like this, like the ups and downs. You know what I mean? The fun times. You know what I mean? The fights. You know, I try to put every emotion that I would or anybody else in this room would have with their partner inside of the song, you feel me, or inside of the tape, you know what I mean? So I just try to grab every single emotion, happy, sad, dancing, you feel me? You know, in the beginning it's fun, y'all having fun, clubbing, whatever, you know, getting to know each other, lovey-dovey moments, you feel me? And then y'all get deep, y'all have your arguments and this, and then y'all have your, you know, times when y'all freaky, you know, you feel like every single emotion that you can have with a person, I try to just put that in one tape, you know what I mean, basically, you know what I mean? So
I see it, bro. I see the vision.
yeah.
What was your favorite process or moment of making this album?
My favorite moment. I think my favorite moments about making the album was certain songs in the studio when I wouldn't have like before I record it, I would have like certain people, like I would have my lady in there, I have like certain friends, and I would make certain records. And the energy, like for certain songs, is like just turning up, like listening to it, and they just hype me up. You feel me? Like, you know, I feel like that's the best part, like having my friends and my family in there while I'm making certain songs and we enjoying it all together as a collective. You know what I mean?
That's nice. Having family and friends there.
Yeah.
Will you ever mind why that name?
Where you ever mind? I mean, well, that resonates with me.
Because hold on, because then you started thinking like, you feel me, like you started thinking about your exes and shit, like, well, you ever mind, motherfucker, like, you feel me?
Yeah. So basically,
and then you can get people in trouble.
Man,
Real shit. Like, wait, hold on, nigga.
You're like, hold on. What you mean you ever minds? What the fuck you talking about?
No, but hit him up and shit. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Nah, well, like I said, it all stemmed from like the same thing because basically the title came upon. Well, first of all, I was thinking about like, dang, like the title is everything. You know, what I mean? Title's like, you know what I mean. So I had to think of something like that was like maybe not used before, and at the same time has a lot to do with like what I'm feeling and what this project represents. You know what I mean? So so I was like I was going off of like I've been through a lot of relationships in my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean like a lot, bro. Like you feel me? That shit will leave you like scarred sometimes, like leave you torn, like leave you thinking. A certain type of way about relationships and just people in general, like, even just your future relationships, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a fucking game, you know what I mean? Yeah. Excuse my language.
No, you good, bro.
No, this is for me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, you good, bro.
Yeah, no, you good. Nah, but, and then I was thinking, like, dang, like, all these people I was saying, like, we're gonna be forever. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be forever, you know what I mean? Like, you my forever. You get in a relationship, like, you're gonna be my forever. Y'all be together for 2 years, 5 years, whatever, how many years, and then y'all just don't be together no more. Then you on to the next person. Then I was like,
damn, bro, I'm sorry. I haven't been there.
Oh, I mean, well, that's a blessing.
Yeah, I've been with my wife 15 years, so I'm
that's
like,
a blessing,
only had, well, not only had, but I mean, I've been heartbroken and stuff too, but like, I never like, I don't.
Yeah,
like,
you haven't experienced. I experienced.
Yeah, he has.
I experienced
but
that.
Still, like, it connects to me in a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like like, I think about when I listen to your music is like, some of it is like, how you said, get a little freaky and then fights. Like, and now that when you said that shit, I'm like, oh shit, like, it's true. Like, this song, boom, boom, boom. And I'm putting it all together. And I was like, but no, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro. But now to piggyback on what I was saying, I was just saying, like, thinking about all that, I came up with that question. I was like, dang, were you ever mine? You feel me? Like, was they ever mine? Like, you feel me? Like, basically, they were never mine. It was like, I was with them. And it was this experience, like, in my life, you feel me? It was like, they were never mine to begin with, you feel me? Like, my wife gonna be my wife and whoever that gonna be. But, you feel me? Like, were you ever mine to those other women, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's a big old question mark. Like, all I got is the memories, you know what I mean? That's it.
And I think that was the question I was trying to answer when I was single until I met my wife. It was more just, like, going out, hanging out with the guys, and then, meeting a woman, taking her back to my crib, and then, we have a good time. A couple months go by. We kind of fall out. Yeah. It was kind of tricky. You trying to find the right woman, and then she don't meet your standards or you don't meet hers. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a head-on collision where it's just like, okay, we need to separate because it's not gonna go nowhere. Exactly. And then fucking couple years down the road, I find the girl that I really love. She bring the best out of me. Exactly. And I was like, those relationships set me up to my marriage. Exactly. To where I'm at now. Exactly. So yeah, it makes sense. It really makes sense. Yeah.
It's beautiful to go through those traumatic relationships. It makes you appreciate the real ones. You know what I mean? That the one that's really supposed to be, you know what I mean, your wife. Like you really look at those other relationships like, dang, like I was just playing. Like I was just playing. Like,
those are just like
I'm wasting time. Yeah. I'm just doing stuff.
Those are just like starter ups to like what you're getting into. So Romell, hopping back into the album, you made X's and O's. Yeah. How would you? Because we listened to that album. That album is crazy.
That's wild.
And then
number 1 or number 2 though? Which was one?
Number 1.
Okay. Okay.
And comparing that to this one, how would you go back and forth between that album and this album? Like, how would you compare it to what your skill set is now?
Oh, are we going on skill set?
Yeah. Like what made you what's the building block to this album compared to that one?
Well, X's and O's, it was like that was the beginning of my career. That was like that was really like I didn't have no thought. That was just pure creativity. Like that was just
sorry, my dogs they like this guy, so they want to come in here.
They scratching and clawing at the door.
Oh, that was the door?
That was a door. Oh, that was you? I thought that was a dog's fucking going.
Nah, y'all good.
Nah, you good. It's just a booth in there, so you good.
Dang, that's nah, but making that album, it was no thought into it. It was pure creativity. It was pure like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. You feel me? So I didn't know what I was doing. So anything that you heard, like it was just me winging it or me trying to figure out my sound and figure out like who I am as an artist. You know what I mean? Like and like where I stand in this game. You know what I mean? So that's the only difference when it comes to this. Like of course, like I'm way sharper now. Like you feel me? I'm coming way different because I'm like I know exactly how to put things, where to ad lib, where to say this. My timing is, you feel me? Just like, you know what I mean? So,
but on Extra Zone, it doesn't seem like you're just beginning. You know what I'm saying?
It's a gift.
You know,
it's just like a natural thing. You know,
and I get mad because I'm trying to do that shit.
Niggas can't sing, but
I'm trying to. I be in that booth like
shit.
Nah,
shit. Let me stop. Trying to sing your songs and shit. I'm like, nah, I don't even sound like the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Like, stop it.
Nah, for real.
Now the second track on this album, If You Ever Mind, Falling, obviously you released it on CM's platform on a No Pressure Records, which is one of my favorite songs, one of my girl favorite songs. But another track that you made, I think it's number 11. It's called What You Want.
Yeah.
That one is a fucking bop, bro. That shit is fucking crazy. When you talk about R&B, bro.
That's some smooth shit.
Yeah, when you talk about R&B, I feel like you really kind of brought that back with that track. Now, what was the process of making that song? What You Want?
What You Want? I be singing and stuff, but I haven't like really focused on making a whole song of like, just R&B type of, that like that's a whole different. If you listen to that song, you listen to all my other songs, that's like a whole different type of like, vibe.
It's a different realm. Like you going into your bag with your like love making and what you've been through like sexually. You feel me?
He got it playing in the headphones.
Bro, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, need that background music, bro.
What you need is late. What you want.
Yeah, that's at the song right there. That get the 20.
Yeah, that's the shit right
You gotta go to the room with that one. We hear that one. Turn that on. Get the drink out.
Bro, like just the beat. Like I think I said this before. The beat to me, it catches me, right? And then I start listening to the lyrics. For me, like that's your favorite song on the album. For me is what was that? Hold on, let me go back to it. It's where to go? Unofficial, bro. That song,
everybody
bro,
been talking about that.
Bro, that song is just like.
Can I say something?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I made that song a long time ago.
Oh, so
I made that song. That was the one that I didn't even care about.
Bro,
like that was one of the songs that I was just like, I ain't even worried about that song. Like it's cool. Like if I made it, it's cool. I thought it was cool, but I didn't care. Like my engineer, he was like, he kept talking about like, bro, this the one. He's like, this one of the ones, bro. Trust me. He's like, you might not like it, but put it on there. Trust me, this can go far. I'm like, man, all right, whatever. You feel me?
Shit, yeah.
All right, whatever. And then like lately, everybody been saying like, bro, this is the one. Like it's different. You feel me? I'm
different,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, all right, we gonna see what it do then.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's fucking.
I'm gonna shoot a video too. He already getting the video set up for me. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna
be in the video.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a rule, bro. I don't know if we told you the rule. When we have artists here, when you shoot a video, we have to be in it.
For sure.
And, bro.
Yeah, it's a club banger.
Hell yeah.
Take your time, girl. Show me some unofficial.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, that is a vibe.
Yeah.
No, but like I was back to the music video, but we could just be sitting on a bench like this, like and you're doing whatever you have music. We like old man just reading the fucking
Newspapers.
You see, I did that shit because I'm old, bro.
Newspaper, just look up like, what's going on?
What is
like,
that?
Oh shit.
Hey,
That shit's
guy's
a banger,
cool.
bro.
hey, man, this shit like nothing than our fucking.
Nah, what that really remind me of just like some young Chris Brown.
I was gonna say something like that.
Like fuck, like damn, like it's a bop, and
That's
like you can't help but to just nod your head to the shit and just.
I was going more like Usher kind of like I was like, getting that vibe like
Same,
you know what I'm
difference.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Like what was that song? Usher. Remember Me? No.
You remind me?
You
shit.
remind me of
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
Like, I'm like, give me that vibe, and I was like, oh shit.
It's kind of like it's like hip hop, borderline pop.
Right.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like I'm trying to go that way. Like I'm trying to go that way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it sounds good.
Thank
It
you.
Yeah,
sounds
for real.
good.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know, like you know, before you dropped this album, one of my favorite songs was was the best?
Yeah.
Now
And
we
then,
was slapping that sticky icky at the party.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Oh, yeah,
for
sticky,
sure.
you
Yeah,
slap
we
you.
was rapping that shit
Everybody
at the
was like,
party,
"Wait," I'm looking at my
nigga.
girl like,
That shit was hard. We was drunk as fuck. We was going up to
Yeah,
that
bro.
motherfucker.
hey man, we
Hey,
go.
that's crazy.
Hey, me and Mark was the you know, because nobody really like was like listening, but me and
Yeah.
Mark was the only ones.
Cause y'all
fucking
knew.
Yeah,
playing
we caught a feel to that
Yeah,
motherfucker. Everybody was like,
We were playing beer pong, nigga. We catching everything.
Nah, bro.
Sticky, you feel me? That shit.
They gonna catch on, you know what I mean? Everybody's a late bloomer
Oh,
right now. It's
yeah,
okay.
bro.
It's okay.
Bro, like my wife was like, "Oh, it's like why you listen?" Like, cause you know, like I said before, I'm a reggaeton artist.
Yeah.
So every time I put like R&B and shit, they're like, she looks at me all weird, like, "How do you know this song?" And I'm like, "The fuck, I grew up in the '90s, you know, in the
Right.
early 2000s.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
I know the music. Just because I listen to Spanish country and reggae doesn't mean I don't listen to it.
Yeah, you gotta be well rounded.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. I told my girl, like, when we listened to Falling for the first time, you know, I was listening to CM McDuff's podcast, No Pressure Records. Shout out to them. And she was like, "Who is this? Is this Brent Fayez?" I'm like, "No, babe." I'm like,
Hey,
"No."
thank you for the compliment, though. That's my dog.
Real shit. And I'm like, "No, babe. This is a new artist." Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then as soon as I told, you know, AB, I was like, "Wait, who is this? This nigga got vocals." And he was like,
And I
"Oh
said,
yeah, we
yeah,
gonna
we-
get this
yeah,
nigga
we
on
got him."
podcast for sure."
I think we
Yeah.
like we sent each other the clip, and I was like, "Bro, like we need to get him in here." Like, and that's when I started listening to you, like I said, and I'm like, man, like, and I always bring you up every time we have artists. I'm like, man, like best R&B singer from Mobile,
Appreciate you, bro.
kid,
Yeah.
you know, the kid. We
sure.
call him the kid.
Yeah. what-
The kid, you know, like back in New York, you know, that
No
kid,
cap.
hey, kid.
Nah,
cap.
one thing I did want to ask you, know, because you're a rare breed, because it's not too many people that's coming out the IE doing R&B.
Yeah.
Where you think the state of R&B is right now
This in the world?
in the world? Yeah.
Damn. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Let me drink to that. Let me take a sip to that. Because I gotta really put my thinking.
Honestly, I
You feel
haven't
me?
been drinking, bro.
Well, shit, my shit already settled, bro. That
No,
water.
this is my second cup.
Yeah.
But I've been saying I haven't been drinking. The last time I drank was the last time we did a podcast, and that was like a week ago.
I think
I act like it was a week, like a fucking month ago.
That was last week.
I think it's a failing genre right now, bro.
Ooh.
I think it's a failing genre, bro. Everybody want to turn up and make this. You know what I mean? You see what's going on outside, man. Everybody worried about all this other stuff, man. Everybody, you got the girls taking over stuff. I mean, actually, the girl music kind of like calming down right now. They kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
I hear they outside, but they kind of quiet down. You feel me?
Yeah, they was on the up and up for
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah, but what I think, what I honestly think, I think all the music that we need, it was like on a hush, but I feel like coming around, I feel like that's what's finna come back.
Right.
And I don't know if you guys pay attention to like labels,
Of course, yeah.
they've been dropping niggas like flies. They've been
Ooh.
dropping people that, you feel me, like they done with the one and dones. You know what I mean? They done with the people you can, you know, you gonna get them, they gonna go to jail, you were losing your investment. You gonna get them, they're only able to make one song or two songs and that's it. You feel me? They can't sell out shows like that. You feel me? Type, you know what I mean? On their own. Now it's like, now what the new model is, you gotta have this, you have to already have.
Oh, so you have to have a catalog.
You already
come
have
on.
to have leverage for them to even come get you. That's the new model because they don't want to lose their investment, which makes sense. You feel me? Like it's because it's a business. You know what I mean? It's not the same model as it used to be, and they're not running off the same like principles and stuff. You feel me? Like this is a streaming game now. It's not the same. It's not hard copies.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could probably manipulate the game a little bit different, like when it comes to hard copies. You feel me? Like I don't know. You feel me? But the streaming is a lot different. You feel me? It's a lot different. So you got to come with it. If you got to have a real fan base, you got to have a real stage presence. You got to have
You want a cup too?
You ain't gotta put a lot in there. You can put how much everyone. You want to drink some lemonade.
Now you want to taste the liquor before the lemonade.
The shots be taking over.
I'm gonna have one more before I leave this motherfucker though.
It's you with the shots.
Because I'm like over pouring in there, pouring a drip of lemonade.
You want to put like a little bit of lemonade and more whiskey. You were way too much. No, but that's you, bro. That's me. I like the taste of liquor, so
That nigga
I
wanna.
don't like the taste of the. I like.
no, I like the taste of liquor. Like I love beer because I love the
he
taste.
like yeah.
There's already a lot of ice in there too. Like,
Yeah, you straight. Go ahead, pull that up.
I don't know, like the.
Nah, just pour it, bro. I'll tell you when.
Oh, God.
Right
Wait
there.
till that motherfucker get dark.
Yeah. Damn, I should have. I should have. I should have brought you a fucking mix thing too, bro.
I know a mixer. Yeah.
I know. I don't know what happened. I used to have one, and I think I don't know.
Real shit, huh?
That's what you get.
Yeah, the
No?
liquor still sitting on top.
It ain't even.
No, you have to mix it real good though.
Yeah, yeah, he did a mixer.
Damn, bro. Look, I'll give you.
You want to try?
Yeah, you got
I was gonna give you the
I think
rest.
it's gonna hit. I ain't gonna lie. With the lemonade, I think it's gonna hit.
Nah, once it's settled in, you'll be straight. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
that sit.
I'm telling you, bro.
Uh-huh.
When you go to Cane's, put a little bit of whiskey in the motherfucker.
Yes, Cersei.
Sorry, man. I just like to drink. You can say I'm an alcoholic.
Nah, bro, we're not gonna claim that. But
Cheers, guys.
look, man.
All right, man. So, I don't know what we were talking about.
Oh no.
We're talking about R&B.
Yeah, we're talking about the state of R&B coming out the IE, man. You know, it's not too many people doing the hip hop thing, and one thing, Romell, you already solidified yourself as an R&B artist coming out this section. So, like,
Nah, can you back up a little bit? Catching that camera right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You good,
like,
though. You good.
would you encourage the next generation after you to continue the hip hop? Well, not the hip hop or the R&B wave. Would you encourage them to make more R&B music coming out the section where you come from?
I encourage niggas to do whatever the hell they want. They feel like they good at.
True that.
You know what I mean? If you feel like you good at R&B, be loud about it. Be more, just be a little bit louder than the rappers are, because we got 1,000 rappers.
True that.
You know what I mean? We got 1 trillion rappers. We got you know what I mean? We got singers too, but it's like that's like very small.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they got singers, bro, but we talking about like people who have like a certain sound, or a certain like, the singing capability, you know what I mean? Talking about like people like that. I know a lot of people who can really sing good. They just quiet about it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And it's like rappers be loud with their shit. You feel
Yeah, I
me?
wish
They
I could
up
sing,
there.
bro, because I'd be loud as fuck.
You would think.
I mean, I'm sort of God. Like I
You would think.
I want to sing and rap.
Yeah, it's a difference in wanting to do something and already knowing how to do something.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like you kind of like quiet it, because I do it sometimes too. Like I know how to sing, and like sometimes people put me on the spot, like you sing. I'll be like, nah.
Hit the high note.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. You feel me? Go listen to my shit. You feel me?
Real
Like,
shit.
or sing me in concert or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really just, you know what I mean? I mean, one day I'll probably get used to it. Like, I'll probably sing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's really not my character though. Like I don't just be singing when niggas say sing. That's
True
like
that.
asking a comedian make a joke.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of like it's kind of weird. Like nigga, let me catch me singing. That's probably better. You know what I mean? So
I was singing to that at work, and because I was like, I listened to some reggae, and I was going with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get the.
tight.
And then like the one of my coaches like, you could sing, and I was like, bro, don't not ever
Don't gas me.
don't do that shit. 'Cause I'm gonna go home and make an R&B song right now.
Right.
But no, I was like, nah. I was like, bro, that's just me fucking around. And she was like, no, you could really sing. I was like, no, if you really hear me try to sing, and she goes, then don't try. I was like, oh shit.
Nigga, we all have a concert in our shower, nigga.
Yo,
we all
yeah.
have a
Everybody sings.
Nigga, I got a concert
Real
here.
shit.
I'll stand up on here, get this mic up, and just pretend I'm singing.
Yeah.
Everybody sings. That's it. It's a fun thing to do. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like a really fun thing to do.
All right, man.
Music, period.
let's keep talking about this album, bro. Cause
Wait, before you hop back into the album, one thing I wanted to tell you, Romell, is the last time you were here, I didn't get to ask the question. Your pen game when you writing music, bro. When you writing music, is there like any writer's block that you have, like as far as like
Never
talking
had
about the relationship, talking about sexual experiences when you writing
bro, he
R&B
has 5
music?
kids.
But you still
There's
have
no
writer's block.
There's no
nigga.
way his relationship, his sex game is gonna be gone. You feel me? 5 kids, brother.
Hey, no, this
Like-
nigga's comedy. This nigga's comedy.
Like, all right, because like singing R&B, you like most of the people that sing R&B have people write for them, and things of that nature, and you kind of like it kind of gets a little bit like your pen game ain't strong like that, but like when you writing music, do you ever have like writer's block? Like, damn, I don't know what to say on this hook. I don't know what to say on this verse. Like, do you ever get like a time where you just need time to yourself to really think about it?
Nah, I don't think I ever had that problem. I'm a writer first.
That's right.
I'm a writer. Singing came along.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered that after, but I'm a writer first. Like I've been writing music since like middle school, and I didn't even know I was writing songs. Like I was just writing songs. You feel me? Like it's because I enjoyed writing songs. It just all started like me trying to write something to a girl. You feel me? At school, you feel me, just to get her attention. So I wrote her a song. You feel me? And I sung it to her or whatever. You feel me? It worked too. You feel me? It worked. So after that, I just kept writing music, and it became like a passion. You feel me? Like something I just did for fun. And then, I was always playing around singing, because that's what my family do. So I just took that serious, and then I found out like I have a unique voice. So I just kept going with it. But it's like I don't write music. It's kind of like it pours out of me. It's not like something that I even think about. It's like I get this feeling, and it just pours, bro.
True that.
It's just I don't know.
That's
it's
a
gift.
fucking talent.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the talent.
I'm telling you, I don't know if you fucking seen our video where we wrote a song.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Trash.
That shit was trash.
Bro,
nigga.
trash. It's up there. If you guys want to look at it, it's gonna be tagged up here somewhere. But it was trash. It was trash. But
It's all good.
I always tell people that write their songs is like, you guys got a talent, because it's hard to write. It is hard. Like, bro, I was literally, I think what did we do? Like a 6
Yeah, we did like 6, 7
like 2 bars.
Nigga, that was it. Nigga.
That was it, bro. It took me fucking 2
That
days.
shit took me a
That's
week,
crazy.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
but it's a talent, because I don't know if I told you this before. Before Mark came in, I had my boy Marion Marion was the original guy that made the podcast with me.
Yeah.
And we was like, we were gonna make an intro song. And I was all right, it was come to the house, I got some beats, we could write an intro song. So bro, I was doing that shit for a week, came with 2 lines, and there's that.
Do you guys have one?
No.
No.
Do you guys need one?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
need
stop
a-
you right there, because I
Yeah, I say,
literally
nigga.
when you were just saying like I write songs, I was gonna be like, hey, what's up? How much you charge me for to write me a song?
Nah.
I'm trying to do commercials, bro. That's my next venture. Like I'm like really. I don't know if you ever watched the Jimmy Fox show.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
when
yeah.
he was in Jingle 2000, he was like,
Oh,
when he wrote
yeah,
Jingle.
that shit was
That's the type of person I am. I always walk around like singing about something. You feel me? I see like a beer can. I'll start singing about it, make a song out of it. You know what I mean? Like so, that's my next venture. Like that's the bag. That's where we really get the bag.
So me and Mark were thinking about doing like all the rappers that we had and all the artists that we had here to make a song about the woods, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you're down, bro, because everybody that I told, they just say yes, but they don't really fucking get with it.
Yeah.
But if you're down to make a intro song for us,
Please do.
Yeah, I can make an intro song.
I would love it.
Nah.
I can make an intro song. That's
Cause,
fine.
but
I
I'm
can
saying,
take my time. I'll go to the studio and really do that for real.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for real, for real.
Off the love, off the shit.
And so like I was saying, like I was, he came in and I had 2 lines, not even 2 lines, 2 words, and that was in the, and I couldn't get over that, right? So he was like, nah, bro, you have to 1, 2, 3, 4. And he started counting. Then he just wrote a whole song, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck, like I'm dyslexic, so I can't really count to 3 or 4, because then I'll fucking say 1, 4, 6. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucked up.
Fuck up the whole cadence.
1, 4, 6 is great.
Nigga fucked up the whole
No,
cadence.
never mind. So, but it's a talent, and I give you guys flowers for people that know how to write music. And I wrote a song. Actually, I did write a song for my wife. I wrote a song for my wife,
I think you told me that last time too.
and I was trying to rap, right? But I can't get so I went to CM and I said, CM, can you teach me how to rap, basically? And he was like, yeah. So I got in the booth with him, and he was like, no, bro. And I was like, man, fuck. I was like, well, how about you rap the song, and I will try to copy you.
Mm-hmm.
So and he was like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that for you. Oh shit, I could do that for you. And I was like, all right, cool. But he gave me like, he's like, bro, like you could write music. I said, yeah. It took me like a month and a half to write a song about my wife. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, play that. Play that. Why not?
I forgot you still have that.
It's not me.
It's
It's
CM,
CM.
yeah.
I mean, but still,
It's
I'm
CM.
listening to the words.
Because you wrote it.
I wrote it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
You gonna get
So-
your publisher.
Let me
You
see.
gonna get your writer's credit, nigga.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is it out?
It's not out. You know.
Why don't you
Yeah,
put it on SoundCloud for the
He
hell?
never put it out.
You
nah.
just never know.
Mm-mm.
You just
Yeah.
never know. SoundCloud, you just never know.
That's it right here? Okay.
Oh, it's the famous instrumental.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you my story. Fell in love in the summer '09. My rock and my everything. She took the demons away and brought light to my life. And now I have something to live for. My Puerto Rican queen, little waist and big butt. I knew she would be mine. Damn, spending all our time on that corner of Cottonwood and Grand. We became Palm King and Queen. And now you're my Puerto Rican queen. My Puerto Rican queen. My Puerto Rican queen. My Puerto Rican. Fast forward summer 2016, made her my wife, my Puerto Rican queen. And she mine, everything was perfect till my demons came and fucked it up. But I'm the one to blame, forgive me, she gave me a second chance. I promised God I would change, it was hard but we worked through it with God in our lives. I know love could last forever with you by my side. I know love could last forever with you by my side, ayy.
Nigga, that was hard, low key.
It was like some poetry.
Yeah, real shit.
It was more like on some poetry. Like if it was like rapping, but like poetry, like
Bro,
sound.
like, so I try to rap, right? So my wife went to Disneyland with my daughter, right? So I was like, I don't like Disneyland. So I was like, nah, you guys should go. You know, I have the pass too, but I don't know why I got it. Just to waste the money, right?
Yeah.
But they went, right? So they went from like, I think it was like 8 a.m. all the way to like fucking midnight. I was in this fucking bitch. I was
Nigga, that's more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Like, you did a 12-hour shit.
Fuck, a lot of shit to do at Disneyland. Shit.
God damn.
Nigga, I was in here
Ain't
from
that damn
fucking
fun.
from 11 to 11 trying to fucking rap the song, and I couldn't do it.
It's okay.
So
you was
I-
nervous, bro.
It was nah, but I was by myself. Like, so what I did is just like you said, it was poetry. I just talked on it.
Exactly.
And then he was like, "Oh, he's no," and I sent it to him. I was like, "What do you think about this?" So I was going. There was a surprise for a Valentine's. Oh no, for our anniversary, but I never showed her.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna just go back to CM. Like, hey, can you rap this? Because I finished it. I finished the whole song, and I was like, "Can you just rap it?" And I just showed it to her. Because I talk about my daughter at the end too, like and it's like you said, there's a lot of stuff that I put in, like like when I fucked up. And she gave me a second chance. Goes in. Oh damn, my stomach is.
Man, you hungry, nigga?
Damn.
I'm like, hold on. I'm like,
that wasn't a fart, guys.
I'm like,
that was not a fart.
was that the dog at the door?
Squeak that shit.
God damn. God, am I hungry?
That nigga's like, boom.
Oh, by the way, nah, that's it was not a fart. I admit, when I fart, I fucking say I farted. It was my stomach. But that was loud as fuck.
That shit gonna be comedy on the podcast.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. My stomach said, "Shut the fuck up." But
Yeah, stomach.
So I tried to write that. I mean, I actually wrote it, and he was like, "No, you could do it. You just have to practice." I was like, "Man, I don't know."
Yeah, man. I mean, the lyrics sound perfect, bro, for y'all relationship. Like, how y'all met.
That's
and
your
then-
words. nigga.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like, I think you need to go like a little bit further with it, put it out, give it to her.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll give it to her, but I won't put it out.
Put it on SoundCloud. My nigga.
Yeah, it's SoundCloud. Like, you feel me? It's like,
Nah,
SoundCloud
man.
is underground shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
it's
know.
really meant for shit like this random shit. That's what SoundCloud is meant for. Like, I'll go in there and listen to the most randomest shit. You feel me? But some of them, I'm like, hold on, this kind of like
it
it was
hit.
probably never like it might sell, but I'm saying, you know, like some niggas ain't going to Apple Music for some shit like this. But like nigga on SoundCloud, it hit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll slap the shit in the whip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depends.
All right,
I'll think about it.
you know, Romell, hopping back into this album, man, because it's really a great album, bro.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
You know, the production on this album, bro. Like, how did you pick the producer? If not producers that you work with, how did you pick them? Like accordingly, like you knew, like, oh, I want this pop sound, I want this R&B
I'm gonna just
sound.
bring your mic down a little bit so the camera can see you.
For sure. Oh, my
Like, how did
Hello.
how did you know to pick the right producers to make this album?
I didn't know to
Right.
pick the right producers on this album. It's like
You just
it was
went
like
for
random beats. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, it was like more of random beats I hear, and if I like it, then I just go with that one. You feel me? Like, it's like, to me, how I go. You know, if I don't go sit down and make a song with a producer, then it's like whatever song that I hear and that I feel, I go with that one.
Right.
You feel me? I'm more like that. You feel me? Like, or people would send me a whole bunch of stuff. I'll check my email. You feel me? Like, I have like random beats in my email, and if I like it, I'll make a song to it. You feel me? Like, that's usually how I go. Just to keep it fun. You feel me? Like, just to keep it like just like fun. I don't know. It reminds me like in the beginning, like when you just listen to random beats, you just make songs. You feel me? I just kind of
So you
keep that.
You going through hundreds of beats trying to figure out which one fits your style.
That's usually what I do. Unless
That's
I have like a certain type of sound that I just know I've never heard before, and I have to go get this. I have to tell them what I'm hearing in my head, and they make it for me on the spot.
Yeah.
Other than that, then nah, it's like I'm, you know what I mean? I'm
'Cause
just listening.
You had said you're a writer first, right?
Yeah.
So when you listen to a beat, you like, do you have already a song that you're like, okay, I wrote this song. This beat will sound better on this
Never.
song. No, you just
I never make songs before. I always make songs during the moment.
oh.
Yeah.
So like you never have a song that you already had like
Never.
wrote and
Nah,
so you just go right there and then
go right then and there.
freestyle.
Right off the head.
Right.
Right off the head. You feel me?
That's
right off the
crazy.
head. Voice memos. You feel me? I'll say, you feel me? Whatever. Then I go back to, then I put words on that. Then I'll go from there.
Right.
Talent.
Yeah.
Fucking
I always try
crazy.
to worry about the hook though. Hook first though. Hook's always my main thing. The hook first, like, cause you know that's how you reel them in. You gotta put the hook on that motherfucker. You gotta bring it.
But do you have songs like written right now? Like you have songs that you have on your book or whatever, back of your hand or something.
just hooks?
Just hooks.
Just hooks. Never
never
really,
like a full song.
never really full songs. I don't really focus on full songs no more. Like until it's time. You feel me? Until it's time. But only hooks, because the hooks is like the main thing for the
catches
song.
you,
You feel me?
yeah.
Like I focus on the hooks because you need a hook to make the song pop. You feel me?
Man.
The verse, yeah, we're gonna listen to that, but we can't wait to get back to the what? The hook. That's what we
Yeah,
all
hook.
singing in the club. We
True
singing the
that.
hook.
Yep.
That's what I focus on there.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought about that. You know, because every time I ask rappers or artists, like, because they was like, oh, I hear the beat first, but I always think about what you already wrote. Like, that's like, oh, like you already have, like you said, you're already sounding some type of like a sound. You're good. You can't hear it.
Yeah.
No, but you never. I always think like, thinking as a rapper, right? I would be a rapper. Would I listen to the beat first, or I was like, okay, I wrote this song. I want this type of beat. You never like. It's never like that. You just hear the beat and like, okay, this hook will go better on this shit. Or do you sing the hook on the beat? And you're like, oh, okay, this hook goes.
Yeah, like when I hear the beat, first I try to think of something interesting to talk about or say. Like I never tried to say something that's been used, just like sticky icky or something like that,
Yeah.
ooey gooey, like shit, like you feel me, like that, like niggas ain't really be saying stuff like that. You feel me? Cause like
He was thinking about Soul Plane.
you know,
Got that sticky.
Yeah.
you feel me?
That's Sticky Pinky. That's a classic fucking. Yeah, that's
Shout
fucking
out to
classic.
Pops, man. Shout out, rest in peace to Pops.
Nah, but yeah, you feel me? Like this, something catchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be different. You gotta be unique, man. You gotta just make songs about just random shit, bro.
Mm.
Like,
Okay.
got to, bro.
Yeah.
So we go back to the album. What like I know like this is your baby, right? What's your favorite song from the album?
Ooh. Damn. Do I even know? Let me see. If I can. Damn. Got me.
I got like 2 or 3, but
You got me,
damn.
nigga.
I got the whole fucking album.
You got me, nigga.
Or what was your favorite song to record?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Was the best.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
It was the best. Was my favorite. But you know what my favorite song to listen to is? I would say it's Sticky Iggy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I really enjoy that beat. I really enjoy the vibe. It's like
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
have fun when I hear that song. I want to, like, you know what I mean? It's a cool, catchy song. You know what I mean? So
What about you? Like,
Yeah, I live from the missus.
what's your favorite?
wife.
I live from the missus.
You like
Official,
Unofficial
yeah.
too?
Yes.
See, yeah.
She do. Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Unofficial
do.
is
She
crazy.
do.
I'm telling you.
It's growing on me more.
So-
The more I hear it, it's growing on me.
So last episode we haven't dropped. Oh well, when
You're
this
right.
comes out, that episode came out.
Mhm.
We actually like
We
kinda-
previewed.
we previewed kind of your album,
Yeah.
and we played that song, and then we played what other song we played?
Play was the best.
think we-
I'm
yeah,
not
Nah,
sure.
nah, we didn't play it because
No,
we played a new one. We played Focus on It.
Oh yeah. We
That's
played
the two songs we played.
When?
So
It was the last episode
So,
we
yeah, it
dropped.
had-
It was just me and
Oh,
me and
okay.
him. Yeah.
yeah, so when you right now it's not dropped yet. When this comes out, it's dropped. So you will see. I'm gonna tag you on it, so you can see. Like we were like, and I was like, "Yep." I was like, "This album." Like when I hit you up, I was like, "Hey, bro, when you I hit you up, I was like, "Hey, you had to come back on the thing."
Yeah, you did.
I was already listening to the fucking album, right? So I hit this fool up. I was like, "Hey, bro, we had to get Romell Kid back on the motherfucking podcast because this fucking album."
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, you know, like it's legit, you know. So we had to have. I was like, we had to go back on the booth because we got new beats. But you know, but
you do that too.
Yeah.
but you know, we have a live performance.
Live performance.
Live performance.
Any song you want off the album, live performance.
Yeah.
We need that.
Hey, I wasn't ready for all that.
Yeah. You gonna hop in the booth after this podcast.
It's probably
Yeah.
gonna be Sticky Iggy. I like that song.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, we had that shit playing at. Was it my birthday party?
Yeah. No, it was at your
At my birthday party, we
Uh-huh.
like we could put that Stick Iggy on, and everybody was like, me and Mike over there, buckets.
I'm gonna need you to do what you want, bro. Cause
What you want?
yeah.
Damn.
That's my favorite shit, bro. That's I'm bumping that shit. In
We could do
like,
that, and then we could do it unofficial.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Hold on.
No,
Nigga.
because I'm low key salty
your
a little.
brakes.
I'm a low key salty a little bit that you gave No Pressure Records that fallen fucking. You gave him that fallen record unreleased and like that shit was hard. Like
Hey, man.
I wish we would have had that first interview like real shit because that shit was my shit.
Well, let's put this out there because you said you're gonna drop R&B.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will get a fucking preview. We'll be the first ones to listen to.
Yes.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I got one if y'all
Run that
if y'all
back.
need that.
Mm-hmm.
I got one if y'all need that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to drop it here, you cool.
I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Nigga,
Yeah, we
I
gonna
got
run
shit
that
to
back.
give out. I got too much music.
Let me take a sip.
What y'all want me to airdrop y'all song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll do that at the end.
No, for sure. Okay.
You want to do that, or you want to do a song from the album?
We're gonna do both.
Oh,
Nah, fuck that.
shit.
We're
He
gonna
said,
do
hey,
both.
Hey, both. He's gonna run you some money.
Yeah, so we're gonna preview some new music. We're gonna preview some new music, then he gonna hop in the booth with us, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
All right, so I'm gonna cut the cameras right here before it cuts off,
Right.
and then we'll come back and have a little fun.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think this vaccine got my stomach going crazy.
I know I need something in
You
my
look, you
system.
gotta take a dump.
Well, maybe because
Probably do.
I had some Popeyes earlier.
Ooh, Popeye's vaccine.
That shit's
Go,
on
go.
fire.
Popeye with some spicy honey. Ooh,
Yeah, that shit's fire.
You guys will put honey on your fried chicken?
I put honey
Hell
on everything,
yeah.
bro.
You what?
I put honey on everything.
Hey man.
Do you really?
Yeah, literally. Babe, do I not put honey on everything?
Honey master.
On everything damn near that I eat, bro. I swear.
Give me some.
The
Bro.
weirdest shit. You
So
be like,
I-
put honey on
so-
it?
Yeah, hot
When I-
chicken.
bro,
I gotta put honey
Gotta
on
put
it.
honey.
So
Yeah.
when I started work, one of my first jobs was working at Church's Chicken,
Oh, fire.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it was this old lady came in and said, "Hey, you got some honey?" I was like, "Oh no, we already put honey on the biscuits. Nah, it's from my chicken." I said, "What?"
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
do, nigga.
I said, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You
Put
ever had
honey
it?"
and hot
I
sauce.
said, "Man, hold on, man." I was
Shout
like,
out to the honey eater.
"Yeah." So we had a big ass box of honey, so I got it, gave her some. Then I tried it on myself. Nigga, what?
Fire.
When I
nigga.
said I was in love,
Life
it's
changing.
like
Nigga, what?
I was like, with the first time I tried some, you know what? You know what I'm saying? That shit was fire, bro. You know? So, let me get some of this. I guess I'm gonna just go bare raw with it.
Yeah, go ahead with it, brother.
I'm gonna be fucked up by the end of the night. Yes, sir, skis. But go ahead, Mark. Before we get to the funny part,
Before we get to the trivia, man, that's the last segment of the podcast, man. But I gotta ask you, Romell, when you go on stage, bruh, do you have a ritual before you go on stage? Because I know normally entertainers, they go on stage and they like to say a prayer, or you know, they recite their lyrics and make sure like they don't fuck up on stage. What's your ritual before you go on stage?
It used to be take a little shot before I go in that mud. It used to be that,
Mhm.
but I start, you know, I mean, I always pray before. I always pray. But one thing that I've been doing, I take these deep breaths. You feel me? Like this a whole. Let's just get all the anxiety out. You feel me?
Mhm.
This. You feel me? And I do that a couple times. You know what I mean? And then you know, I try to clear my head. I try not to be in my head too much about the lyrics and everything too much. You feel me? Because that'll have you stumble when you get up there. You're like your head will be so like full of stuff. You supposed to be doing this and you thinking about too much.
Mhm.
So I say a prayer. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to get on for they call my name out, so I'm just doing these deep breaths. You feel me? And I just get on there, and then I lose myself. You feel me? Losing myself meaning like it's not about me no more. Like I'm here to put on the show. You feel me? Like I get out my head. I you know what I mean? I get out whatever going on up here personally, my personal life or whatever, or just anything. I lose it. You feel me? And I get up there and I just do what I was born to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just, you don't even worry about it. Just get on there and act like you know who you is.
Right.
you know, one thing that I like about you, and then also we had a guy named Epi in here. Is, you know, you guys bring God into your life. You know what I'm saying? That's something I like, because I always do that too. You know, like when I fucked up with my wife, that was the first thing I looked up. That guy right there.
Jesus.
Even though it's broken, I said, man, if you bring her back, I'll change my life, right? So 30 minutes later, she walks into this door, and I'm like, fuck. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go to church. I was like, God damn.
He said 30 minutes.
Bro, it was 30 minutes later, bro, because I was over there like, fuck it. I was like, damn, man, I fucked
That's
up,
how
whatever.
fast you answering them prayers,
You
my
know
boy,
what I'm
if you're really
saying?
serious.
Yeah, bro. So then after that, it was like got everything. Like everybody asked me, because I've been with my wife 15 years. Of course, I haven't been the best husband in the world, but
You still learn. You still learn.
you know what I'm
Still
saying?
growing.
Yeah.
Still
And
getting-
everybody asked me, like, so what's the key? And I was like, man, God first,
That's
and then
right.
you put all your faith in God and let Him ride. Let Him do His thing. You know, God does things for we as reasons. Like I always ask God, like, why did you make me cheat? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? He's never gonna answer that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it made us closer. It made us actually realize what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, oh, so I have a homie's like, oh, how does it feel to fuck the same pussy? And I'm like, well, it feels great.
Yeah.
Feels fucking great. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, and then people ask me, it's like, oh, so what do you do? I said, man, I ask God every day, you know, fix me, do whatever. I don't have a religion. I just got a relationship with God. I go to the Catholic
That's all
church.
that matters.
I go to the Catholic church just to tell him, he could tell me like, hey, nigga, you fucking up on this. You better fix it.
Yeah.
Like when after I fucked up with my wife, that Sunday I went to church. Bro, when I tell you, when the priest came up, like literally turned to me and said, "People here are not being the husband that need to be." Bro, I broke down, and I looked up, and I looked at the cross, and I said, "Man, give me a break, brother." I was like, "Excuse me." Oh,
She brought ice.
oh,
Thank you, mama.
thank you, beautiful.
Thank you, mama.
You better come correct, bro.
Yeah. Bro, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. My bad, mama.
She brought that shit perfectly. Like,
God, like, yeah, let's see if he's still doing what he said he was gonna do. Because now you got a daughter.
Sorry, mamas. Yeah, so I just tell people, like, just make sure you, like, I don't push relationship on relation. Why can't I talk? I'm just like
religion, bro.
religion on anybody. I just say get closer to God. God is gonna tell you everything you need to fix, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like about Epi he's committed to Ohio State.
Yeah. Shout out Epi, man.
And shout out to my boy. He's from Ontario. And one of his first things, like he said, that when we asked him why did you commit to Ohio State, he said, "Oh, I prayed on it and God to give me the answer."
There you go.
And and I see you on Instagram talking about God, and I love it. I love it, man.
One thing that I learned from
Was I
AB.
drinking this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was
was.
drinking that. One thing I
didn't
learned
stop.
from AB when I got married, he said never use the D word,
Yeah.
divorce. Yeah. I kind of took that to heart when he told me that, and I was like, bro, like, hopping into marriage it's a big step. You kind of you have to bypass every distraction as far as women goes. You have to, look beyond what you have in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It might be a beautiful woman in front of you, but what you got at home, it means more. You know what I'm saying?
What's that 80-20 rule, baby?
Way more.
Yeah,
man.
and he
20
put me up on game
Way
early.
more.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, it's tempting. Women have a certain type of a code that they live by.
She's looking like, what's that code?
It's difficult to say because you have different opinions and things of that nature. But when you have a woman that's really for you, you kind of like you hone in on her benefits towards you. You kind of like, she cook for me, she clean for me. She makes sure I got my lunch ready when I go for work.
That's
And
nice.
you look at beautiful women that's coming at you and like, oh hey, how you doing? And you kind of like,
They
no,
not
I
doing
got what
none
I
of that.
yeah
They ain't
like
even doing none of that.
I got what I got at home. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
got a beautiful woman that does everything for me. And
Everything.
women like they like to tempt that. Single
They do.
women, they like to
Yeah,
tempt
they do.
that. They like, oh, you got a beautiful woman at home, well,
What about me?
what about me? Like,
Yeah.
I could do the same. Nah, it is what it is. But at the same time, when you in a relationship, you're committed to one person.
That's facts.
And AB, he put me up on game, and he kind of gave me that battery in my back to make sure my marriage is solidified and I have what I got. So
That's beautiful, bro.
coming on this podcast and kind of
So y'all
really,
both, not to cut you off, so y'all both married.
yeah, we both married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming on this podcast,
And that's what's
You know-
beautiful about this podcast, right? So
I like that.
we're sorry, bro.
Mhm.
But coming in the podcast, we talk about the marriage life, right? So like when me and Mark come in here, this is our own time, right?
Yeah.
So this is where we like, oh, Mark, man,
Exactly.
man, my fucking girl I got mad at them. We'll win. We just and we be back. We go outside and like he goes home back to his wife, and I sit there with my wife, and it just gives us it's like therapy to us,
Exactly.
right? So like me and him talk to each other about our relationship, and then that kind of opens up to like, all right, well, I let it out. Now I'm gonna go now over there and spend time with my daughter and my wife, right? Same thing with him. He goes back home. He's there with his daughter and his wife, and we even though if both of our wives watches the last couple 100 episodes, they would probably be sleeping in the fucking patio.
Right.
But we just here opening up, like talking about everything, sex life as a marriage guy, people, guys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So. But we talk about it a little bit more.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question.
What's that?
I know it ain't about music
That's all
because
good.
like now we jumped into this.
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
this is the type of lane I'm trying to you
Yeah,
feel me? I'm
you
trying
go-
to
yeah, yeah.
maneuver into.
Mhm.
So I mean, I was married before, bro. Like you feel me? I was married before, it wasn't the best marriage. I was young. I was like 21 when I got married. Everybody thought it was the best thing for me because I was having all these kids. But that's besides the point. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
making
you know,
that R&B
you feel me?
music,
Like,
that's what it was.
shut up, bro. You feel me? But no, real talk. But my question to both of y'all, when is it the right time to marry a woman?
There's never a right time, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the time when you want to do it.
Yeah, it's more of the feeling.
It's more of the feeling. Like,
Mhm.
see, when I got married, I was 20. I want to say 24,
Yeah.
and everybody told me it was a wrong mistake.
Mhm.
I was too young, but my wife been living with me for maybe three years, like already.
Before.
So I already knew what her like would piss me off. What is she farts or not? Like type shit like that, right? So
Oh,
I,
man.
you know what I'm saying. So I could be like, no, I already know my wife. Like, you know, like she comes in here, does that shit. Like I already know how she is. And honestly, when she first moved in with me, I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I need my space. But then you start learning.
I feel like that'd be the thing too.
That'd be
like,
But then
thing.
you learn. You're like, okay, well, I come in this room like. I come in this room. If she's pissing me off or annoying me, I just come in this room, stop playing the game. And she, why are you in here? I said, I just need my time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she understands. Me and Mark doing this podcast. This is a time where we
that's
just
a
get
guy. That is a guy thing, huh?
Yeah,
You
I'm
need her
telling you,
space,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes
It
they
really
get
is, bro.
annoying.
I thought it was just me. I'm like,
Nah.
we
you-
definitely just need our space, huh?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
like one of my friends asked me. He wants to. It was one of my friends and one of my cousins asked me, "You think is the time to get married?" I was like, "It's up to you, bro." Oh, then there it goes again. But I said, man, sorry, my stomach is acting up. This is that fucking shot,
There it
bro.
goes again.
It's that COVID shot, nigga. Shit, that got me fucked up. But I told him, I was, it's up to you, bro. Like, do you know what your wife's or your fiance's fart smells like? They were like, no. I was like, okay, well, there you go, brother.
Yeah, you don't really know.
I was like, so until you know that, then you probably be like, okay, I or something to know is like for me, like my wife when she first moved in there, the way she put deodorant on it, it pissed me off. I said, why you do that for? So she goes like this, and then she goes like this. I said, why don't you switch hands? Like you about to get a cramp?
She go like this?
Yeah,
she
I'm
do it
like,
with one hand. That's weird.
That's what makes you unique.
bro.
That's how you know that's yours.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
real
but
shit.
that pissed me off. I was like, why you do that? Like it annoys me. So I just walk out like, oh, how she puts lotion on? She fucking rubs that bitch like there's nothing there no more. Like where's the lotion? This shit gone. So you just rubbing your skin. So like
how you know
stuff
it's
like
yours.
that, like stuff like that. I said when you know that she knows, like little things like that annoys you.
Exactly.
Okay, that's yours. But like when you don't know like what's up, like, and then everybody asked me, how do you know she's the one for you? I was like, she changed my life, right? If it was
It's always that.
if
With
she
every
didn't-
nigga. It's
Yeah.
always that.
It is that,
It's
bro.
always that.
if
Every
it
nigga.
wasn't for her, bro, I would never like literally, bro.
Trust me, bro.
And
I
you
know.
can ask him because I met her the last day of our sophomore year,
Mhm.
and I was moving to Florida that year. I already had my ticket to go to Florida. I was gonna drop out of high school and go to Florida. I met her the last day of my sophomore year. And I was like, oh shit, like, I'm about to holler at her real fast. You know what I mean? She's Puerto Rican, got that big ass. That's all I want. You feel me? I said,
I feel that.
now, come on.
That's all-
So I
that's all
told one of
nigga
my,
need.
yeah, I told my,
Okay.
I told my best friends, like, who that? Like, oh, we'll hook us up. Boom, boom. We started talking. My uncle called me. He's like, you coming? I said, no. I'm going to do summer school. And then I started talking to her. Boom. I stayed. Graduated high school, bro. I was never planning to graduate high school. I was game banging, got out of there. So one thing was I was going to be in jail dead or I was going to move to Florida with my uncle. And she came along and I was like, okay, there's shit. And then like, I used to have like, girlfriends before, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks, I'm done with this. Sorry. I'm running with this girl.
She understood.
I'm wrong.
She speak the language.
That's guy talk. That's guy talk.
She understand bro code. She was my bro before we got together. She was my bro.
Okay. So I said, I'm done with her, man. Like, and then when I got with her, I was like, okay, well, 2 weeks I'm in, 3 weeks, a month, a year, and I still I love her. And then this dumbass shit that I blame myself for, I don't blame the other girl for, that I did. I'm like, fuck. And then I was like, all right, cool. And then she gave me a second chance. I was like, cool. I know it's gonna be a rough road coming up because I fucked up. I'm gonna take that because that's gonna be my punishment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, I tell God, man, like I understand how she acts. That's because of me. I don't blame nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying? I don't
you know what
blame.
niggas got, bro? to have something that we have, bro, that's something that money can't buy, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
That's something that it's like kind of like what's the word? Undescribable.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like undescribable feeling
Mm.
to have the right woman in a world full of
bunch of women.
in a world full of the type of women
And they outnumber us.
And
for sure.
you feel me?
And my Usos, my Samoan brothers out there, shout out to my Usos. They taught me it's always the 80-20 rule, right? So she has 80% that you want, physical, mentally, everything that you want, right? And then the 20, she got the booty, she got the ass, she got the titties or whatever you want, or the attention you want. She got that, right? But she has everything you need. She only got what you want, right? So I'm like, when I was fucking up, I was telling the homies like, oh yeah, whoa. And they would look at me and was like, Liddy got the 80%, bro. You don't need that. And I'm like, so now think about it, and I'm like, by the time me and her were having a rough time, right? Because we always tell people in a relationship, communication is everything.
Ain't it?
Everything.
Ain't it?
So if something's bugging you, you say it right there and then. Like, oh, I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you said that. Or that. So we didn't have that. I was guessing and she was guessing. So that's what the whole.
Leads to,
and then it was
that leads to the bullshit.
Yeah.
That leads to the bullshit.
And then my dumb ass goes over there and tells another female my problems.
Exactly.
And the female's like, oh, well, he got
you
that.
Thinking you know what she got going on, and she thinking you know what you got going. Y'all don't know shit.
Nah.
Y'all hurting each other.
So,
now y'all out here hurting each other.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And I don't blame the other girl. I blame myself because I was the one that came
I'm
up.
telling you, bro. When you say it's a feeling that you have with the person that you connected with, my woman don't speak English at all.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
my woman don't speak English at all.
So what do you do with that? Not that with
it's
her.
It's a vibe.
The situation.
When I say it's a vibe for accepting a person for who they are, that's what it was.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Case,
when
when
you sitting across the table where
Google.
all you got to do is Google Translate and we handing each other the phone like, oh, this is this. And she liked me for who I am. I'm not just like pretending to be this fly guy and trying to be this fucking pretty boy type.
Have you ever tried to interview both of them on their situation? Because I think that would be cool to tell the
I don't
think
think
she
would
would
crazy. That shit. I don't think she would do it though. I know her. His wife and shit.
I think you need to get her to do that, bro. That's
like
different.
me and her
vibe
is different. It's different. It's just connection. Like she only understands my English. She don't understand whatever English y'all got to say to her. She'd be like, "What the fuck? What are they talking about?" Oh, baby, he's talking about this and this, and she'd be like, "Oh,
but
okay,
this nigga
okay."
English is like Spanish.
It's Spanglish. It's Spanglish. It's Spanglish.
So half of the time it's like Spanish. I'm like, nigga, you know Spanish? What the fuck?
Yeah, real shit. I'll only understand what she says. If I've got to translate, I only understand what she says, or she only understand what I say. Yeah. So it's like the vibe between us, like it's different. It's like she understands my emotions, like internally. Like she only understands, like, oh babe, why you look like that? Like, what can I do to fix that? Like that shit. Like it's different.
Y'all love language.
Yeah, I tell everybody,
language,
if you don't,
exactly.
if you get home and you're not excited to see her, that's not for you.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Nigga,
I was
15
I'm ready to get that dough.
Yeah. When I come home,
What's up, man?
dinner's made. Like my lunch is packed. And she's like, babe, what else? Like, what else do you need for your lunch? I'm
bro,
like,
that make a nigga feel like,
oh yeah,
it make a nigga feel like a king.
Yeah.
Bro, and you can be a nigga that don't even have much. You feel me? But she'll know how to make you feel like you really that nigga. You feel me? Like,
true that.
And I was like, everybody thinks like me and my wife are like the best. Like I was like, no,
that's facts,
bro. Like we fight.
That's facts.
We fight. A healthy relationship is we're fighting. You
gonna have to. That's how y'all figure each other out.
And then and then 2 hours later we're making love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the best part.
You're not doing anything.
What?
But that's
Huh?
what
You was doing all that stuff.
That's the best part.
What were you saying? You say sorry now. Say sorry.
Real shit.
You ain't going nowhere, huh? I know you was playing. I know you was playing.
Yes. You said you were gonna wear it? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you see how you came back, huh? You see how you came back?
Real shit, man.
But that's what R&B is for.
Yes. Shout out Romell King, man.
Yeah, that's comedy.
Keeping the culture alive, bro.
I got a question for you guys because we talking about music, and I got a couple questions. I got 2 questions for you guys. So, what was your first album you ever bought?
Ooh.
Album I ever bought?
Mine's is fucking weird.
To be honest, I never really bought an album.
You stole it or what?
Nah,
Oh.
I mean, from my parents. or something.
Okay.
But I can say the first album that was given to me that I ever listened to was Michael Jackson's Off the Wall.
Ooh.
You feel me? That was my first. My mama bought
Damn, I
me.
didn't even want to say mine.
You
Yeah.
feel me? But it was Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. His first album, solo album. You feel me?
What about you?
Two.
My first album, I would say the first album that I listened to that really got me.
No. The first album you bought.
The first album I bought was. I'm kind of embarrassed to say. Well,
Man, I'm embarrassed to say it too.
Not really, but
I'm embarrassed.
the first album I bought.
I'm embarrassed as fuck.
It was probably Get Rich or Die Trying.
What?
Fire,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nigga, what?
Get Rich or Die
50
Trying.
Cent, 50 Cent had niggas. Bro,
Yeah.
everybody want to be 50 Cent.
Get Rich or Die Trying was probably like, my first album
Bro.
that I bought.
I'm trying to do push-ups, trying to run them on.
Real
Shit.
shit.
You feel me?
That shit changed me for real.
Genuinely changed
Nah,
shit.
but like if like the first album that got me into hip hop culture was
No, it's not.
KD.
That Candy Girl?
No, KD.
Oh.
If you ever watch Friday, y'all remember when Smokey was getting high and eating the munchies and shit.
Yeah.
And KD, another day dollar, holla if you hear me,
Yeah.
coming with a buck.
Okay.
KD's album, Gas, Cash, and Ass album was like
Gas, cash,
and ass. Yeah.
Bro, what the
That
fuck?
nigga
That
was black
album
as
was
hell.
hard. That album was fucking hard. Hidden Corners is probably like my
I don't even want
favorite
to say mine,
song.
brother. I don't even want to say mine.
Why not?
Mine's is stupid as fuck.
Yeah. What
You let go, can what's that song? The nigga from I can't even think about it now. I was like Candy Girl, but that's not even it.
No Edition? That's no
That's
Edition.
No, it was a white dude. It was the guy from Backstreet Boys, the brother.
Which one?
The other
Justin Timberlake.
No. Backstreet Boy was not in Timberlake. nigga.
Oh,
That was
I'm
NSYNC.
thinking you NSYNC. Yeah.
I don't really know the Backstreet Boys like that.
Yeah,
I know
not-
NSYNC. The
yeah, I
NSYNC
know
was
yeah.
them niggas.
No, damn, I don't know.
I don't know the Backstreet Boys name by name. nigga.
Backstreet Boys. All right.
Is one of the brothers Aaron Carter?
Oh, Aaron Carter. Yeah.
He used to
Damn.
sing a song, Candy
yeah,
something.
Yeah, Aaron Carter. I don't remember his music for it, but I remember him, the little white boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the little white
yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
He was on Nickelodeon for a
Yeah,
minute.
he was like doing his little
So
singing
it
shit.
was his
Yeah.
it was his album.
Okay.
Aaron Carter.
I remember that. I remember him.
Yeah,
He
rest
had
in peace.
he had the girls.
His dad?
Yeah.
Aaron Carter's dad?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I don't know him to
He
be.
he overdosed.
No way.
Yeah. You haven't looked it up?
What?
Y'all didn't know that?
That's no.
Aaron Carter
I
died.
think like
I
that
wasn't
was
slapping Aaron.
Yeah,
so I
I
wasn't
was-
know.
yeah.
I only slapped it when that shit Candy
Yeah, when he
something.
was a young kid.
I was
yeah.
slapping Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown. Shout out Orlando Brown, man.
But my second album was B2K when
B2K had a run.
Yeah, they had a
Them
run.
niggas had a run.
when You Got Served came out.
You Got Served is a classic,
Bro, that was like my fucking
one of my favorite dance movies of all time.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Dance of the Yard.
Yeah. Oh, stop me out. But all right. So this is the next thing, right? So this is what I did. So and maybe you guys should try it. I don't know if you guys. I know this nigga don't fly, but I don't know if you like fly like to different spots.
Destinations.
Yeah, when I have to
Okay.
or when I can.
Okay.
Nigga need
So.
some money.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Niggas going to Colombia in the summer, by the way.
Okay.
Man, fuck
I'm going
that.
to Hawaii next week. So
Are you?
yeah.
That's what's up, good.
And then.
I gotta go there.
Oh
She
yeah,
keep
it's
talking
beautiful.
about it.
It's beautiful, man. It is beautiful.
The weather is bullshit. though.
No, it's not. It's beautiful.
Well, I guess it depends
I-
on the time you go.
No, I'm going right now. Look at the weather right now here.
I went when it was raining.
I heard that it
Different
was.
type of rain.
The homie when he said, "Nigga, that shit was raining nonstop. It was off. The wind was blowing crazy."
Oh, he went to a hurricane season.
That's what I'm saying. I think it depends on the time.
but I don't like the beach. But when I go to Hawaii, I'm in the beach all the time.
Okay.
But okay, so I was watching this podcast, right? And it was like, oh, they hate flying. But one thing they like to do is making up their own life, right? So I went to Boston a couple weeks ago. Shout out to the Red Sox. I couldn't sit. I couldn't sit with my wife and my daughter, right? So I sit with myself. So one of the guys, I gave my daughter was walking by and I gave her a tablet. I was like, here you go. So my wife goes, so the guy's, oh, that's your kids. I was like, yeah, where you guys going? I said, I'm going to Boston. He's like, oh, for what? And so what they're saying, the podcast I was watching before I get to the story is they hate flying, but when they go to what they like about flying is you can make your own life, a different life, right? So you can make a life that you will never see you. So if I sit next to you, I will never see you again, right? So you make a different life, right? So that's what I did. So I got on this plane, right? Going to Boston. I like Boston. I'm a Red Sox fan. So I told this guy that I just got signed to the Red Sox.
Role playing.
Yes.
Role playing.
So,
that's fun.
He goes like, what are you guys going to Boston for? I said, man, I just got signed to the Red Sox. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. It's like, so what are you going to play outfield? He's like, oh my God, man. I'm so proud of you. Like, this guy don't even know me, but he's saying he's proud of me.
You playing with niggas' feelings, gang.
Yeah, that's fucked up. He gonna look for you. That nigga gonna look for you.
Hold on. Lil Jilly was proud of you, my nigga. That's great.
Hold on. And if you see this, my dude, I'm sorry. But if you didn't know, so when we go to Boston, we stop in Phoenix,
Arizona.
right? So spring training is in Arizona.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're a fucking fan, if you're a baseball fan, you will know that. Why would I be flying to Boston if I just got signed? I should be going to Phoenix to go play with them.
He not thinking that far, bro. He enjoying the moment. You let this nigga on. You let that nigga on with your scheme.
So my question is, what will be a story that you would tell somebody when you sit in the airplane? A make-up story.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. I'll probably tell somebody I just got signed to some type of label or something big, like some super. I just got signed to Jay-Z. You feel me? I'm going out here. You feel me? Like, I'm going out here to do an interview he just sent me to. Type, you know what I mean? Then I show him my page. Like, 'cause I can make it believable.
Not me, bro. I play softball Mondays. But that's pretty much it.
Oh, shit. You feel me? I'm already in the field, so I can kind of make mine a little bit more believable. And then I could be manifesting as I'm going. Like, maybe, you feel me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know.
Keep that line going.
You never know. I can make it to the Red Sox.
Nigga make it to the Red Sox. Shit, me, I would, shit. I'll probably lie to a nigga and be like, I'm the biggest sneaker reseller out the IE in this motherfucker.
I can
actually see that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Because that was my dream before I did this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going to open up a store. I'm going to do this.
You look like one of those niggas that was in high school who always had fits.
Yeah,
I was.
What?
You look like that. He looked like a nigga that always had like a different pair of shoes. Like, damn, this nigga got those that just came out. Like, this nigga fit always crazy. Like, because like the fit, you gotta know. That's because you feel me.
My whole style was because of him.
You can tell he's like a fashionable guy. It's just to the jacket, to the, you feel me? Like, this nigga be.
Do you know what Red Monkeys are?
Yeah, Red Monkeys.
Okay, so I used to wear,
in the back, right?
Yeah, so I used to wear those, right? Sagging to like to my knees, right?
Fly.
With 3XL shirts when I was 4 or 5 or something. The fucking shirt was all the way to the bottom, right? Thought I was a thug or something. Then I met him.
What year was this?
This is
2006? 2006, yeah.
2006, 2007.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was.
Because we graduated
He was a little outdated.
Nah.
No,
that was.
We was getting to the drinking area.
That was the transition.
That was that. We'll flip.
He was ahead of the wave.
Yeah, I was ahead of the wave.
But I'm saying, like, nigga, that's the if you knew, you knew. If you was from Cali, you knew.
Yeah,
but those
exactly.
already changed.
But look, him. But the thugs didn't change. Thugs were like wearing still big ass shirts. You feel me? So I'm hanging out with my cousins. So when I met him, I was like, man, he's getting all the hoes.
You gotta keep up with the lingo.
I said, okay, hold on. So
Fashion is
I used to. Oh shit! Hold on.
Sure, bro.
So I always thought the Hollister was for gay people, right? Because my brother's gay, and my brother used to wear Hollister. This nigga was wearing Hollister.
Hollister used to be the
Yeah.
Niggas used to be stealing out of there.
Bro.
Yeah,
So I
real
walked to my,
shit.
I walked to my
Well,
brother. I
not me,
said,
but
Niggas used to be stealing.
no, I walked to the brother and said, let me get that shirt, and that shirt. And he's like, I thought Hollister was for gay people. I said, well, I guess I'm gay, nigga. Come on, give it to me. Put that shit on.
Hollister, Zoomies, Paxson,
Yep.
all that shit.
Niggas used to cop.
Popping.
Nigga,
bro.
like I used to wear Jordans like all the time, right? But then when I met him, it was like, Chucks, fucking Vans and all this other shit, like SB Dunks and all this.
The
And I'm like,
Dunks was-
what?
Ooh, they
Yeah,
still
man.
fire.
They
So-
still fire.
I got
of
them on
course,
right now
of
with
course.
the SBs.
The
though.
UNCs,
The
yeah.
SBs
SBs
was crazy.
for the
Yeah.
skaters.
Yeah. So then so then I started hanging out with him. We've been fucking friends since fucking high school. Well, middle school.
Middle school, yeah.
Because I wanted to fight him. Because he said,
Yeah,
Bro,
nigga was hot.
it usually starts like that. It
Yeah.
always starts like that.
Niggas was
yeah,
hot.
I was about to
like,
fight it. I
I
was
put-
talking to a shorty. I'm trying to, get my little thing on. And this nigga walks up and says, hey, look at this nigga's shoes.
Ah!
Nigga, I looked at him and said, nigga, watch.
Nigga, my nigga kicks.
I had the
What
all white
else?
fours, the Jordan 4s. I had them all white, but they were fucked up. They're all old. But I always tell the story. I was about to fight somebody. Me and my boy Tim, we about to fight somebody after school, so I put those on.
That's crazy.
And this nigga, I was talking to a shorty, and this nigga came like that. And I'm like, oh, I hope you're right there, because I'm gonna take off on you
Mm,
when we were fighting. But he wasn't there. So his brother was.
yeah, my nigga.
His brother was, but I didn't know that was his brother, right? So
They would have both got on your ass at that time, too.
Uh,
They would
probably.
have got on you. They would have got on you. Your brother younger or older?
older.
older,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would have
Yeah.
got on your ass.
So, but,
For sure,
but I knew his
nigga.
brother. I knew his brother before him.
Huh?
I knew his brother before
Yeah.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, my
Because his
brother.
brother-
You think he gonna let you bomb on his
Hey,
little bro?
Nah,
you
my
know-
brother was banging before,
Yeah.
like, you
He
know.
not finna let you do. He
I
not
think
finna
he'll be like,
hit on you,
hey,
though.
shoot a fade,
He
though.
gonna be like, hey.
Nah, I think
Yeah.
he'll be like, shoot a fade real fast.
Probably.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, cool. So then at high school, then that's when I was like, oh, like, nigga, do you remember me? And I'm like, yeah, we start talking, whatever. I don't even remember how we started talking in high school, honestly.
Bruh.
But we got really close.
You probably you seen his face. You remember the shoe joke.
Yeah, real probably, yeah. This nigga want to take off on me.
Yeah, so, let me get
Like,
close to
that's
this
that
nigga so I
one
can just
nigga.
take off.
Yeah.
It's that one nigga. Ain't it?
But nah, and then we got really like close. Like we got mad close. Like, and then I met my wife and she pulled me away from him.
Mm-hmm. Real shit. Yeah. But Romell, we towards the end of the podcast. You know, you've been here before, so you know we like to do the trivia.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
let's do the
saying? So
trivia, man.
we call it cabin fever.
Yeah,
You know, it's in the woods.
that's hard.
Yeah.
I like that.
We call it cabin fever. So I'm gonna give you a list of artists.
Yeah,
You going and this is from 2010.
and this is
Until now.
Is it like? Hold on. Okay, let me let you explain.
Yeah, this is from 2010 until now. I'm gonna give you a list of artists. You gonna say are they overrated or underrated? You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I was getting to.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is the beginning of my career. Anybody,
shit.
any artist that's watching this later on,
Mhm.
you feel me? My fellow artists, I'm gonna be doing music with later on. No offense, you feel me? I'm just playing the game. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
I gotta pick.
Yes, this is just a
I
trivia.
still wanna do a
you know
song
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a couple artists, and then you're gonna give us your opinion if they're underrated or underrated, and then you're gonna talk a little bit about it,
Why?
what your decision is as far as
Do I
their
say why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna say why are they underrated? So the first artist we're gonna go with is The Weeknd. Is he underrated or overrated?
I think this nigga is. I
He's
mean,
whack. That's
And
what
these,
he is.
and these are all R&B artists. These are all R&B
Let me
artists.
just say, in the beginning of his career,
Mhm.
I fucked with him. You know what I
Right.
mean? But when you got more into the label side of doing things, I
Mhm.
feel like he lost himself as an artist. You
Mhm.
feel me? It's like, yeah, he has good marketing strategies because when you get in that label, I mean, they help you with that. You feel me? But when I look at him as an artist, as a fellow artist, I just think he's overrated. Like as of right now, I feel like he's overrated. Like he has catchy type of songs, but like him as an artist or like all around, like I don't really enjoy what he used to be.
Right.
It was like you can tell like he really enjoyed music. Now I feel like he's doing it for a check.
A check.
Yeah.
So that's what makes him overrated.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
I
feel
never
me?
really liked the
because if you listen to his album Thursday, And that's like his beginning album, like what started his career. Thursday was more dark, ominous tones, drugs, sex, all mixed into one, and it was like a sound like we never heard.
Exactly.
So it was just like it's druggy, it's hot, it's fucking modern, it's it's like fucking gives you a feel
It was
of
like a
R&B.
mood.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
like a mood, a brand new mood. You got sad, happy. You feel me? You got all this, and then you got that. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's like a brand new mood. You know what I mean?
I
That's,
really did.
yeah, I
like The
agree with
Weeknd.
that for sure. He's a little bit overrated now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
now,
overrated.
now,
Yeah.
yeah, I can say now. Back then, nah, he deserved his flowers, but right now, it seemed a little gimmicky.
All right, for sure. The next artist we're gonna go with is Party Next Door. How do you feel like his music is transitioning
He's
to
kind
now?
of like on the same boat. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
feel like it?
I feel like back then, like he had this certain sound that was like you had to listen to Party to get that sound.
Yeah.
Like he, it's like really rocky with him because I feel like I don't know, like he's like living in the shadow of Drake. You feel me? It's like it's kind of like you know what I mean. It's kind of like a. I feel like he can really be that guy, but he kind of like just living off that shadow of being with
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about their album that they collabed
I don't
on?
like it.
You don't like
Who,
it? Word?
Drake's in,
I
no.
don't like it.
You don't
That's
like
I
it?
think that's the only
Me
album.
and her
Mrs.
played it. Me and her
Mrs.
played
you
it
don't
together.
like it?
Me and her
Oh.
played it together. Like I don't like it, bro. I don't like them together. When Drake do his thing, he do his thing. When Party do his thing, he do his thing.
Yeah.
With them together, like they had a couple of songs that was cool, but the whole album, like I'm like, bro, this is some random shit. Like I feel like it was just kind of random. Like I didn't really enjoy it. You feel me? I missed the old Drake. I missed the old Party. I missed the old Hungry them. Like now they're just doing shit because they're popping.
Right,
It's
that's
not
true.
the same energy, bro.
I think that's the only album I like. I'm not really a Drake fan, but I think that's the only album I like fuck with.
The new one?
Yeah.
You don't like the other
I
ones?
fuck
not
with
really-
I fuck with the album.
I mean, I like some of the songs.
You don't like the old Drake? You don't like the singy Drake? Whoa.
He don't like it.
You don't like the So Far Gone, the beginning Drake? That nigga October, bro. Oof. You might need to go take a late drive and just play some old Drake.
Yeah, real shit.
I'm not really a Drake fan. Like I wasn't really like into.
One thing about Drake, nigga, I don't.
So you're
I
a Drake or
I like Drake.
or Kendrick fan?
Bro, you already.
You gotta ask that question.
Kendrick, bro.
You gotta ask the question.
Kendrick, but, no, Kendrick. But when we talk about R&B, you feel me? Kendrick, he don't do R&B.
Well,
so
yeah.
we not talking. You feel me? I like them both as artists. When it comes to the beef, I like Kendrick more. But when it comes to them as like
Artists,
bro, I'll probably slap. I'm most likely gonna slap more Drake than I am Kendrick.
Yeah, okay.
But I love Kendrick as an artist and a person, and just like you know what I mean. He repped it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my side. You feel me?
I don't really I don't really like Drake just because I don't really like that type. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I was never really a Drake fan. I like some of his music, like some of his songs. I'm not saying I'm like Drake fan.
You're not a him fan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
I like
get
some
that.
of the songs.
I can get that.
Like some of the songs with Party Next Door.
Yeah.
Like I like the music. Cause it has that the Afrobeat.
Yeah.
And I like Afrobeat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I fuck with this. But then like with Drake's like I can't even name you a song that
I
I
got
like.
a question.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I mean, as an artist, because like I mean, I'm speaking from an artist standpoint.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, because you said him, so as you're looking at artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at everything, right? It goes deeper than the music, huh? It's not just the music that will keep you
Yeah.
having a person as your favorite, huh? It's their personality, how they carry themselves, huh? It's like everything matters, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
For
that's
them to be okay.
and that's
I just
why-
need to. I wanted to know that as an artist.
and that's why I don't like Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kanye,
you
I
for
still
never.
want to do a song. That was
Hey
him.
Kanye, we still want to do a podcast with
You
you.
still don't like that nigga.
But I still don't like you, nigga.
Hey Kanye.
I feel like Kanye, like as a producer, is a great producer.
Oh,
Music
yeah, one of
artist.
the best.
Music artist,
Top
probably
3.
one of the best artists too.
Mm-hmm.
But as a person, I don't know.
I don't know about the best artist, but best producer for sure.
Yeah.
Who's the best artist?
Mine,
Yeah,
Chris
that's a
Brown.
good question.
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown, my favorite artist. Entertainer.
Yeah.
He's my favorite entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like he's
Hey, he a
just,
blood. So we good.
Yeah.
that's just me though. Like,
Yeah, real
like
shit.
he just gives you like a rush. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's like
I'ma tell
it's
you
like
this.
you're going to see like Michael Jackson in a way for this new.
Yeah,
you know what I
I'll
mean?
tell you this. I like Chris Brown more than I like Drake.
That's fair.
That's definitely fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you went to a Drake show and you went to a Chris Brown show, you know you finna get way more energy at a Chris Brown show.
True
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know you finna see 1,000 flips.
Yeah.
You finna see girls going crazy. You finna see all kind of shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I mean? Drake, he has great music. He has a cult following also.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you go to it's just a different type of experience you get over here.
Yeah.
You get over here. It's like going to see Prince, and then it's like going to see Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I can kind of compare them two, kind of like that.
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
of
way.
course. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I love Prince, by the way. That's one of my favorite, artists of all time. Pop,
Okay.
R&B, all that.
They
That's-
different. We can't
yeah.
even compare them niggas to these niggas. To
It's
be
hard.
honest, like
They're
we
way
can't even
different, yeah.
compare. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like they're our new version, but you can't really compare them.
Yeah, it's hard.
Nah.
It's just not the
So
same.
the next artist we're gonna hop into, man, we're gonna harp into Jacquees, man. How do you feel about Jacquees?
You know, it's crazy. I like Jacquees, nigga.
He can sing.
I ain't
Yeah.
Do you?
No, you don't think
would
so?
Would you rate him underrated or overrated?
Damn. This is actually a tough one.
Hmm.
To be honest, I'm gonna say he underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna say he underrated. I feel like Jacquees put in a lot of work.
Yeah,
I feel like
he put out
Jacquees
a lot of
he
music.
does a lot. He does a lot for the R&B community,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he not getting his flowers that
Yeah.
he should be getting.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? I don't think he's a great singer per se,
Mhm.
but as a person who studies the game and as a person who entertains and if he makes good R&B music,
Mhm.
I think he's underrated. You feel me? I feel like when it comes to R&B talk, I feel like he needs to be brought up
Right.
more than he does.
That's true.
You feel me?
That is
'Cause,
definitely true.
you know what I mean?
And
For sure.
I would say the next artist, I don't know if you like listen to him like, everyday type shit,
Mm.
but Eric Bellinger.
Oh, Eric Bellinger,
Yeah.
nigga he's underrated. Nigga,
Yeah.
he's in the dirt
Yeah.
somewhere,
Exactly.
like buried. Like
hmm
that, like when it comes to R&B, like he's definitely up there, nigga.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
sing.
He can
He
write,
can know.
he can sing, he's like a jack of all trades. Like he needs to be studied.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. He really needs to be studied. He done wrote so many hits. He done a lot of shit, bro. Like he's a great entertainer. He can really sing.
hmm
I don't know if you seen him at Usher's desktop. He was
Yeah.
I seen
he
that
can
shit.
really sing if he's on Usher stuff doing it. And he's doing the song before Usher do it.
hmm
You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he can really
he's
sing.
underrated.
Underrated for sure.
He needs to be way bigger than he is.
hmm
In R&B, yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, this is the last question before we get out of here. What's your? I'm pretty sure we asked this, but what's your favorite R&B song?
What the hell?
It's crazy.
How the hell am I going to answer
Yeah,
that?
that's a lot.
Hey,
That's definitely. I know this is a very controversial thing for me to say, to some people, but R. Kelly,
hmm
it got to be something from R. Kelly. R.
Okay.
Kelly is my favorite R&B artist.
let me talk about this. Yeah.
He's my vocalist, artist. You feel me? Like that nigga, this writer. Nobody fucking with him in writing, bro. Go look at
Nobody.
his
Nobody.
stats. Go look at his stats, bro. He's like Michael Jordan of R&B.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I would say, damn.
Step.
Nah, not that one.
That's my favorite song
I
from
would
him.
probably
Yeah.
say Body is Calling.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie. Like when I hear that song, I'm like, damn, this really a move.
Damn.
Come on, bro. Like you put that
Yeah.
on, it's like nigga, it's a vibe. It's like I don't know, something different about that song.
Yeah. Hey, what's your favorite R&B song?
My favorite R&B song? Ooh, there's so many, man. There's so many. I love R&B to the fullest, bro.
Think about it. We got Usher. We got R. Kelly, Nino.
Casey
we
and
got,
JoJo.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Casey and JoJo or Jodeci?
Jodeci.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That was my number 2.
Yeah, man.
See, my favorite.
But what
R&B
song though?
Ooh.
What song, nigga? They got so many. Bops,
Yeah, they got
nigga.
so many fucking hits, bro.
What's something that you like? If you go on their
fucking Jagged Edge had a certain
Damn, Jagged Edge.
fuck Jagged Edge.
We're gonna have a group talk one day.
Yeah, Let's Get Married was definitely a hit.
No, something that you'll play, like if you
that I play
like right now, like you go in your car and you play
112 Cupid.
Yeah. That's a pop.
Damn.
That's
112 Cupid is probably like my favorite R&B
You can't
song.
lose with that.
Yeah, nah. My favorite, like I don't know why, but I love the song every time I play R&B is "Don't Talk" by John B.
Ooh.
That's a pop.
Damn, I love John B.
I sampled
John B. You did?
I sampled that song in my first album I ever made. I sampled it, yeah.
Damn.
Bro, that shit don't
sampled
talk. Ooh, that shit go
sampled
crazy.
it.
Yeah, I love R&B so
Sample
much.
that.
That shit, ooh.
Type.
Yep. That part. But man, so what's next for you, man? What's coming up next for you?
No, man. Can we get an R&B
I know album or something.
like just
That's
straight
next.
sexy songs for the ladies, man?
For the
That's
ladies.
next. I got the next tape I'm working on is called Row and B. You feel me? Like R&B, but it's Row and B. Cause it's, you feel me? My version. I want to do my R&B. You know what I mean? Type shit. Because some people think this type of R&B I don't do is considered R&B. So I was like, you know what? I need to sit down and focus on that sound because these niggas got me fucked up.
Yeah.
I think I can't make that type of shit.
Real shit.
So I got some shit coming. Probably like in 2 months. I'm trying to drop a tape every 2 months. You feel me?
That's
my thing. I'm trying to be like
So we'll
Lil
see
Wayne
you
and
every
R&B.
2 months.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
okay.
Every 2 months I'm on a promo run.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called Row and B. You feel me? And it's coming to a city near you.
Hey.
Ladies, I hope y'all ready. Fellas, hope y'all ready to play some fly shit. We outside. We finna do it, man. Finna
That's
go up for the
right.
IE, man. Do something different.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
And if you want to promote your new album,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Please do.
Yeah. Without further ado, it's your boy Romell Kid. Where You Ever Mind is out right now on all platforms. Go tell a family member. Go tell your coworkers. Go tell your friends. I don't care who you tell them. Go tell them, man. Go listen to it. It's 12 tracks of all fire music about relationships, about having a good time with your partner, bad times, arguing. You feel me? This everything that you experience in your everyday living with a person that you go out with. You know what I mean? So this, make sure you stream it. Go get us on all platforms. Go tag me. Go follow me on Instagram at Romell_Kid, and on all platforms, Romell Kid, man. Just go follow me, man. Go tap in,
in,
man.
man.
go tap in with him, man. Best R&B in the IE.
Come on,
that,
man.
true that.
I'm gonna snap that for real.
Yeah, tap in, man.
For sure,
But
for sure.
hey, man, I appreciate you. We gonna get a live performance right after this.
Live performance,
So,
man.
yeah. So
Stay tuned.
let's get that going. But
Let's
if you
get
don't
it
follow
going.
me on Instagram, it's ABCubanPR. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, it's ABCuban_PR. Make sure you guys got tap in.
Yeah, if you don't follow me, it's I Am As Good. It's all one word on Instagram, Snapchat, as well on TikTok. It's I Am As Good 1. I'm posting all the latest content in the Woods podcast, the best podcast in the IE, man. Go ahead, Romell.
Go ahead, man. I know you already said it, but you can say it again.
Go ahead,
What?
bruh.
I'm doing my
socials,
okay, yeah. On Instagram is Romell_Kid. On all platforms is Romell Kid. On every single platform in the world is Romell Kid. You feel me? You can't get it. You misunderstood. You know what I mean?
Make sure you guys tap in, man. Make sure you guys tap in with them.
Yeah.
Best R&B singer in the IE. You already know that, man. Tap in with them. And if you ever minds is out now, make sure you guys tap in. And if you don't follow the In the Woods podcast, it's In the Woods podcast pod on everything. Make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the notification button because it helps with the algorithm.
The algorithm, bro. The algorithm, man.
It's not going.
Appreciate everybody that views the podcast, man. We love
You
you.
talk right now. It is the fucking vaccine that I got. But always stay blessed, be blessed. One motherfucking love, guys.
Yes, sir.